Hey all, welcome back. That was a bit of fun. It's murder because of the neck, eh? And you're trying to swing around and there's just no room. But getting there. This one here I've left because you can see in there, see the sort of carve that's still in there. So that's going to get the sort of swooping, like PRS style carve thing going on there. So I left that just now. Yeah, but the rest of it is pretty good. Still a bit smoothing off to go. Notice it's going to get a fairly deep carve on the top and things. But I think what I'm going to do next is this slot here. This front ledge, this is really shallow because I sloped that, so I'll need to be very careful doing that. But I can do sort of around the sides and stuff. I'm going to use a Forstner bit to take out most of it. I'm not sure. I might need this on its side, the guitar on its side, so I can actually see what I'm doing inside. You know, I don't want to go and make a boom of it like at this stage. So yeah. Anyway, let's get set up with the Forstner bit. Get some drilling done. There we go then. I decided just to nudge it forward a little bit because there was still a little bit of unevenness here. A little chip come out there. That should be alright. That's going to get recessed out actually. That doesn't matter. So, but yeah, overall it's pretty good. It's a bit precarious trying to do these things. I suppose what I need to think about next is getting a couple of old strings if I can find some old guitar strings. Getting the bridge in place and checking all the alignment and things before I go any further, because like I said, I could just plug them, re-drill, do whatever I need to do, get it all looking lovely, and also I can use the Floyd being in place to line up the template for the recess. So that's what I'll do next. I'll go and see what I can find. So you can see there, see how close that's the edge there. The gap on that side. This is why I'm checking, because you don't know these things until you check. So yeah, that's located properly in there. So that's under tension. And you can see the gap. I only need to drill plug the one. You see the template, the Floyd. It's got this straight edge there, and this one here dictates where it sits. So really, I've just got to plug the one hole. That's crazy because the holes in the original body, they were in the right place, but it just shows you that it's not perfect at all. And I can see it with putting the template on, that for some reason when I've drilled, after marking it, it's kind of come across. The drill's actually moved over and drilled out of line with where I marked it. So interesting stuff. Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? You think, whenever you think you've got everything covered, you haven't. It's like, I remember I've got the jack socket hole there, so don't use the outer bearing there. Inside the cavity, that lip isn't big enough for the bearing, so don't use it there. You know, I'm taking all this care and everything, and I'm checking the actual string alignment at the proper stage, before I make any recess in the top or any of that stuff. I'm checking all that, and then, I come to put a plug in, and I forget to put the guitar on a hard surface, and whoo! But it's very clean. It's a really clean sort of bit of super glue in there, clamp it down, it'll just disappear. By the time I've sanded everything, you'll never see it. Because there's no splinters or anything like that, it's just a nice clean bit. And it's not super structural, it'll be absolutely great, so I am not worrying at all. So there you go, look. Absolutely fine, isn't it? No problem at all. Aye, that's good. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll probably stop here just now. I'm getting quite hungry and a bit tired and fancy a little sit down. So I think I'll take this in the house, leave overnight, tomorrow or next day, whatever. Next time, get this chopped down and get it levelled, and then see about getting the hole in the right place. Aye. Look at that. Perfect there. Perfect there. And they're tensioned up. I've got a single spring in the back holding it. Brilliant. So absolutely perfect. You can see the grin on my face. It's like, that's how happy I am. Even now, I mean, I don't know, 20 odd guitars or something, and I'm still really happy when things work out. It still gives you that buzz, which is great. But yeah, now I've written a couple of things down. Recess, check bridge height. So I've got to draw around this to work at the recess. I also need to check how high these strings are off the fretboard and measure where the bridge is and just see how far it's going to go down once I've finished, so I know whether to skim the millimetre off the top or anything like that. But anyway, got to draw around that, work out the recess, pick up cavities, get them done, re-establish this jack socket hole, and then figure this out as well, this control cavity, whether I want to keep it the same or make it bigger or do what I like. Yeah, so I've got all that to figure out and stuff, and once I've got all that, of course, it's on to the hard graft of carving the top by hand as usual. something up there. I've just stuck it lightly in. If I push this down in there, you can see the gap there and the gap there. It's all looking really nice, isn't it? And if I don't know if this will focus, but it might. But you can kind of see it's gonna. That's where it's sitting just now. The string height's slightly high, so that's got a recess in there beautifully. Got a little chip in this corner, and this side's a little bit uneven from, well, knocking it out and then putting it back in. So I'm just going to give this a little, I'll just nudge this cavity forward just a millimetre or so, and then I'll just take out these two corners and tidy up this edge and things at the same time. Oh, make this end a lot tidier. I need to wonder, I've got to think about whether I need to go any more depth on this, because I've taken wood off the back, so I need to double check that as well. Just been working out the pickup cavity, doing the bridge first obviously. The neck will need to wait because I have damaged this template at some point. I don't know when I did it, but I'll have to make another one for getting over the top of the neck. But in the meantime, I can do this one, especially if I switch the router on. So I'm down to the mahogany now, and I don't think you'll be able to see this because it'll maybe see a little hole in the corner, eh? A little wire hole. Perfect alignment that is. That worked out a treat, so good. I'll do the neck pickup cavity tomorrow. I'll make another one like this for doing it so it fits over the neck. Yeah, like you can suspend this up high if you want to, but it's very difficult. See, I like to lay the cavity template down, draw round inside it, and then double check all my measurements and things to make sure I'm kind of in the right place. And then when I go to put the cavity back on and stick it down to actually do the routing, I can use those lines to get me back in the right spot again. Yeah, just all these little things help to get things more accurate. Anyway, it's pitch black outside. About 20 past 5 and it's absolutely pitch black. Daylight saving. I don't know what they're doing with it. There must be a big cavern somewhere where all this daylight they've saved. They've got it in jars, storing it up, so that in a million years' time, when the sun's died, they'll have all this stored sunlight. That's the idea, I think. Unless maybe they're making light bulbs, daylight light bulbs. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go in and get some food and everything, and then tomorrow or the next day I'll come back out and sort of this neck cavity. I'll see you soon. So, look at that. I think that looks superb. It's going to be brilliant. And of course they've got the little, oh, well, you can't really see on the camera, but it's there. The hole's worked out superb as well, so that's good. I need to do something around this, the neck here. There's a bit of a gap down here. That can just be sawdust and simply, it's no big deal there. But there's also the ash, it's slightly taller than the existing wood. And I'd like to put something in there, a bit of ash or something. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I need to do some of that. I think I'll leave this here though. Can plenty still do. I've got to do take the top off the headstock, get an ash plate on there, sort this cavity out, and come back, I'm going to get onto this and this jack socket and stuff. And this jack socket is going to dictate the depth of the carve, I think, really. That's going to be the deciding factor, I think. But yeah, I'm very happy though. Everything's going, I think it's all going really well so far. Long may that continue. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment as usual, and I'll see you all again really soon. Cheers!